Hello, Gary Champion, psychic medium. I was talking to someone earlier about schools opening, and the best I could get was it's not going to open the way they think it's going to open, the way we're just going to open the schools up, and all the kids will go right into danger and all get sick and die. That's not going to happen. The truth is, they don't know what to do, and someone's saying they're running scared, and we're talking, and all of a sudden, someone clarified it for me. I'm not sure if it's clarification. It's better than having nothing, so I'm giving it to you. Classes will be staggered. There won't be as many of them. Everyone will have to be tested. Shot will come out around the first of the year, January, February. Most people should have had the shot by then. Those who don't are probably going to be refused entry. But the main thing is they intend on opening schools, putting kids at risk, which is probably a legal matter. One of them gets killed or badly ill is never the same again. That's a legal issue. That's a court. That's a liability. That's a, what do they call it? It's not going to be small claims. So I believe they're going to utilize the buildings they have, but like this room will be something this period, but there won't be a class in that room when this room is being used for the classes that are normally taught in it. So there'll be a lot of space in the hallways. For some reason, I'm getting classes are going to be smaller, but there'll be more of them. If that makes any sense or not, but staggered classes, more of them, little mini classes. It's not good education, but I think it's the best thing to be done. If they don't know how to stagger classes, which I'm getting, if this is new to them, I'm suggesting that you take a look at what I'm saying. Now, no one looks at my stuff. I have 500, less than 600 followers, so, and they're all over the place. So no one's going to look at anything I say. But it's a way to contain the problem. And something about air circulation and filters, and only the good mask, which they will not provide. You're going to have to pay for them in your registration thing or something. Smaller classes staggered. Instead of 2 classes of something, it may be 4 or 5. There'll be fewer people in them. They'll be staggered. The teacher will teach here and move over there. This teacher will move to that place. That one will move to this one. There'll be mini classes. That's a word. Thank you, Lucy. Somebody named Lucy. There'll be mini classes, and they'll be really pretty effective because you learn little in snatches. When someone's telling you something that's an hour long or 45 minutes long, you tend to go to sleep. I do. I can't listen to anybody 5 minutes. I'm asleep. So these will be sort of quick bursts of information. Lesson plans will be done much in the same way, except they'll be reduced. You may only have one topic that day, one short little thing. A lot of classes are not going to make it. Extracurricular stuff is kind of okay because that's outdoors, except when it comes to ball games where you have thousands of people. I don't think it's going to happen that way. I think even athletics between schools is risky business. Someone's saying risky business. Because you don't know that team you're playing, they may all be infected. You don't know the due diligence. Did they test them? Did they? Anyway, schools have always been a mainstay in this country, even the one room classroom. And for a while, I taught in a one room classroom. It was a large building, and they put a divider down the middle of it. So they had, it was a country school. So they had the younger grades in this class, all taught by one teacher. And then the upper classes were taught in this, all at the same time, by one teacher. They had two teachers. And of course, it was out in the country, so they had sports and things as far as the eye could see. That was the last one I ever saw, a real one-room schoolhouse, and it was ancient. And it was a lot of fun because teachers had to be real damn good. You had to know a cross-section of subjects at a large number of levels. Teachers were good. They'd been doing it for a long time, and they just didn't want to phase it out. It was a country school, and the country people all went there. And I got the privilege of teaching there for a couple of years. I thought it was terrific. I had to get in my car and drive way out there and do some classes, and then I'd drive back and go back in the regular classroom. Great fun, great fun. Parents will supplement what their kids are learning with various things at home. They'll be given a list of things to, the arts is going to be particularly difficult. Intramural sports be a no-no until the shot comes out. And the first shot is sort of an interim shot. It's not all that good, but it's partially successful. And I've said this in other videos. And then at some point it gets really good. So we're going to open with caution. There will be school. We'll be open with caution. And like I say, I don't know if they're saying that that's what's, see, it's not that exact. It's not like a laser. I don't know if they're saying that's what's going to happen or if they're saying that's what should happen. You see what I mean? I said staggered classes, using the building, various, nobody here but that class, and then there's a big area with nothing, and then another class over here. It's going to be difficult. We're lucky to have a lot of good teachers here in Texas, as I'm sure you do in your state. You know, by watching my videos on healing, you're encouraging and sending me all those good things, saying it was good for me. You're encouraging me to do more. I hope you know that. So at some point, I'm going to do other ones and probably write a book about it, because I'm trying to heal in a way that's not what I went online and tried to see what everybody else was doing, and they're not doing anything like what I'm doing. And I have sort of a definition of how it works and the parts that are in it. And it's like a good stew. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little sprinkle here, and it seems to work. But it just came out all by itself. I didn't think it out. I just started doing it, and all of a sudden it popped out. Individually, it works better, one-on-one, because I'm a medical intuitive and I can read what's wrong with someone, and then my psychic ability can find exactly where it is, and then the healing part comes out and goes to the right place. It's sophisticated, and I'm totally unsophisticated. There's nothing, there's no deep secrets here. My river doesn't run deep. It's sort of shallow, but it just popped out that way. So I'll continue to do more videos. And if you keep sending me those, it worked for me, then you got to know you're just encouraging me. I'll do more until someone says, we don't want any more of those. No fear, no regret, no anger. Thanks for watching.